Hello student, today we will study about the female reproductive system. So today I'll show you how to draw the diagram of female reproductive system and what the function they will perform. So this is the diagram of female reproductive system. You can see this part is called as fundus, and this part is called as fallopian tube or oviduct. This is a funnel-like structure. It is called fimbriae. Fimbriae. This part is called as oviduct. Now you can see both sides we have a oviduct. This side also we have oviduct. This oviduct is used to carry ova from this ovary. So in the human female there are 2 ovary, and every month one ova is released from each ovary. So from the ovary the ova will just enter into the oviduct by this funnel-like structure called fimbriae. Already I have told. This fimbriae is a funnel-like structure. So from the funnel-like structure, this ovary will release one ova each month. So this release of ova from the ovary is called ovulation. That is called ovulation. That is called ovulation. Now one ova is released, then by this oviduct, this ova will reach there. So this ova will reach there, and from this side, this part is called a tube-like structure is called vagina. So from this, the millions of sperm will enter. Millions of sperm will enter. So this part is called as the cervix. This part is called as cervix. Through this cervix, millions of sperm will enter, but only one sperm will just enter and will combine with this ova in the oviduct or fallopian tube. So these two will combine and they will form a new cell that is called zygote. This zygote will attach itself to the wall of uterus. This chamber is called as uterus. So this fusion of male cell called sperm, which came from the father at the time of mating, or you can say copulation. So father and mother, copulation will take place, million of sperms are come, and out of the millions of sperm only one will combine with the ova in the oviduct. So fusion of the male cell and female cell, that is called as the fertilization. In the human, the fertilization will take place inside the body, that is called as internal fertilization, and in the case of some other like fish, frog, this fusion will take place outside the body, that is called as external fertilization. Now these both will combine together, zygote is formed, that is called internal fertilization. Now this zygote will just join itself to the wall of uterus. Okay, this zygote will start dividing itself from 1 cell to 2 cell, then 4 cell, then 8 cell, then 16 cell. Then this is a pouch of a cell, that is called as the embryo. This part is called as embryo. Now this embryo will take the nutrition from the mother with the help of one tissue called placenta. And now this tissue is connected by one tube that is called umbilical cord. That is called as the umbilical cord. This umbilical cord is the pipe-like structure by which this uterus is connected to this embryo is connected to the uterus. Now by this umbilical cord, or the topmost part of the umbilical cord is placenta. This embryo will get the food from the uterus, and this uterus or this zygote, when connected to the uterus, this is called as implantation, and this uterus will remain in the this embryo will remain in the female body for 9 months. That 9 month or 280 days period is called as the gestation period. So there is a particular time when there should be a mating of father and mother. So that is the 14th day of menstrual cycle. So female has a one kind of a particular cycle which is called as a menstrual cycle. This cycle is of 28 day duration. So most of the time on the 14 days, the ova will come from the ovary, and on the particular day if sperms are also coming, then they both will fuse and zygote will be formed. So this was all about the female reproductive system. Thank you.